Today we have a Step 3 M221 at sites. As we discussed earlier, before diving into the software side, we have to go through basic understanding of PLCs, answering the 5 whys: who, what, why, when, where. We can use each and every PLC, which are the basics of information gathering and problem solving. Our video today is about M221 applications in real sites and situations, and inside my workflow, which may differ than yours. And the major concept is to utilize PLC features from different perspectives to see how solution can be flexible with endless possibilities and how we can adapt this small, tiny, costless PLC in real projects. Before we start and jump in, let's have some water vibes.
Sunlight that always stays, dinner by the waterway.
Today we have a water treatment plant with a capacity of 50,000 cubic meter per day, automated through Schneider Hybrid DCS 2019 and the hot standby PLC M580. And as we mentioned earlier, the major point of interest will be the M221. And this is a concept which should be applied to any other PLCs from the same categories like the S7 1200, Micrologix 1400 or Micro 800, etc. M221 is having 3 major rules working separately or combined together to help you understand how we think and draft the automation solution. And you shall understand that nothing is perfect and nothing is standard. And we always adapt to reach the balance between cost, requirement, and performance. The rules are: 1. PLC on OEM application. 2. Remote I/O device. 3. Gateway. The first rule, OEM PLC. OEM is original equipment manufacturer and commonly referred to machine builders, but it is simply any standard panel that it is designed or engineered once and duplicated for many copies. So in this application, cost is a major player and point of interest. Imagine spending $100 more in 1,000 pieces. That means $100,000 wasted. In this sort of application or business, each and every part or component is very effective. As we see here, I am relying on M221 rather than M241, the bigger and better brother. And for those guys who thought I am lean more to Schneider products, the panel is having Phoenix Contact Ono power supply with DC UPS capabilities, as it is simply more compact and more cost effective. And I have other OEM solution is using S7 1200 for the potential of telecontrol solution, which we will discuss in a separate video. And you have to understand or recognize that booming is going to the digital services and software side, not the hardware, as it was before the Industry 4.0, which create a race between the market leaders to nail the annual subscription fees. Back to the point, in the design of these OEM panels, always we think the minimalism concept. Cost is measured in selling, cost is measured in maintenance. Our example today at site, this equipment called ActiveFlow.
Come on inside, where everybody knows your name, everybody knows your name. Time to catch a flight, but you can make me go. Unlocking all the memories of my new home. Ventilated echoes playing to and fro.
which is high-speed clarifier from Veolia. The application is simply inlet modulating valve with a flow meter where the PLC is running PID controller to control the inlet flow through adjusting the valve opening and some drives to control mixers, scrubbers, speeds to maintain the process parameters. As a summary for the OEM rule, in my workflow I cannot rely only on these small PLCs for custom applications, as all my libraries and workflow is built on the structured text, and Machine Expert Basics is not supporting this language. So my usage is limited to these 3 roles or location, and maybe you find something different from your perspective. But the major concept here is to find out the potentials of each and every PLC and try to be flexible with your decisions. And always remember, you need to deliver the solution in an effective way, not the most expensive way.
Audio Jungle.